Hello there, my name is HOI and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Waking the Tiger DLC, the preview build. We are still before release, where we are watching China die and unable to help him. Well, we're not unable to help him, we could help him, but we're not going to because that would mean fighting Japan right now. And I'm pretty sure that Japan would roll over us. So we're not going to help them at all. We're going to sit here and watch tanks. Do we want tanks? I mean, obviously we want tanks eventually, but the question is, do we want tanks right now? The answer is probably no, we do not want tanks right now. What we do want is advanced machine tools. Advanced machine tools is a thing that you always want. Okay, we're going to not do a focus for like 7 days to get the amount of political power we need to begin this border conflict and take this state. I mean, Yunnan only has 2 states, so that would be like half his country. And in fact, it would be his best state, isn't it? 8 out of 25. 5, yeah, be his better state. Hopefully, some nice military factories are contained within there. Okay, so next focus. Some of these things we can't do. We can't do that. We haven't got enough factories. Gain base stability will be quite good. Land tax reform reduces inflation. I haven't got an inflation thing. I don't have national spirit for that. These are not actually exclusive trees, are they? So we can do all of them. Invite foreign investors. We could get a mission to Germany going on, which would give us some nice bonuses here. Factories and the like. Add 2 off-map civilian factories. Yeah, this is a new idea in this patch where we have civilian factories that aren't on the map, which sort of model support from other nations, basically. Let's do that. Start down that tree. And we can also... I thought we were 100. Did we spend some then by accident? I thought we were 100 political power. How did we lose some? Don't even know how that happened. Alright. We'll just wait a couple of days then until that ticks up again, and then we can fight Yunnan once more. And this time, we're going to win. Right. Stage... Oh, I can do it against China. Which one's better? Clearly, it's this one here. Clearly, that's got 1 slot. Right, Yunnan border. 30 days to go then, we can escalate it. We are now up to 113 support equipment, so I'm going to make a new template that includes... I want engineer company, not support artillery. When is it done? Oh, wrong button. 62 days to go still. Okay. Alright, we've got to wait. This song is playing over and over again. I'm going to skip it. It's the Chinese new song for this DLC, but it's been playing a lot, I feel. So we are going to skip it. What? Yeah, come on. That's the same song again. There are only 2 songs on this in this. Wait, it should just shuffle randomly. Thank you. No, that's the same one again. Isn't it? No, okay. Yes, 3 military factories. Can we build artillery? Yes, we can. Wonderful. Now, is that going to be too loud again? Yeah, that'd be alright. That'd be alright. Now, December 1938. China is still hanging on. Yeah, this is still 1 out of 25 slots. So definitely no point doing this. Better to do Yunnan with better infrastructure and more factories and a much higher population as well. 11.48 million. Does it make it core as well? Yes, it's a core state. This is 11.48 million core manpower. Wow, that's decent. My core manpower is currently what? 60 million. Yeah, we definitely get this state. Yeah, this volume is way too loud now. Apologies, everyone. There we are. Okay. How long to go now, game? 5 days. Fight well, my troops. Why have you been reassigned to a new front line? Exactly. Why have you done that? Oh, because Japan's now punctured through. Yeah, now I've got separate front lines. Alright, we'll have to do a full back line. Still frustrates me that it can't understand a front line against more than one nation. I don't understand why that's like not a possibility. The front line should be based on like your territory, not the territory you're up against. There we are. Sit on that line. There we are. Alright, 2 days to go until we can stage an incident at Yunnan border. I'm ready. Set some new research, in fact. Computing machine, that would be a good idea, wouldn't it? We haven't done that. It's behind time. Border conflict. Right. No, it's done it completely wrong. Why has it done that? Why has it picked this division over here? What? What's the point of putting divisions on the border if it just randomly picks some divisions that happen to be somewhere nearby and then assigns the wrong general to command them? I don't know. It's baffling to me. Utterly baffling. Okay, I mean, they could, unless there's a button I'm missing that you click to say this is the army for the border attack. I haven't seen it. Oh, we win. That was quick. Hooray! That was really quick. Nice, that's 2 more militaries. Good. Let's get an additional factory on this and an additional factory on this. Got 1.28 million manpower now. It's really gone up since the start of the game. Convoys, I do not possess convoys. Have to get our steel from the French until we can eventually take Vietnam off them. Right, so now what? We can still do this incident at Liangshan border. I think we should do it. It also cuts off this part of China over here, but then again, they'll annex it all, won't they? Let's do it anyway. Yep. Let's stage that incident as well, and we'll take, well, some divisions. No, take your full back line and move it back this way. We'll take like these guys to that front line's too long. I guess we'll just take the same army it used before and see if it just uses the same army. But I'm a little bit confused so far as to how this actually works. Consolidate. Oh, you can now consolidate divisions, by the way, guys. So you got 2 under-strength divisions. You can tick consolidate, and they will merge into 1, just like in EU4, which is a really, really nice addition. Okay, we can get a new trait for Li Songgren here as well. Recovery rate or max entrenchment might be really good. He's a field marshal across an entire army group. Especially as we're going to have to hold Japan at some point in the future. There's some more divisions for us. Right, that's a full army there now. So we have, yeah, we've got 6 out of 24 in this second army. Okay, so 18 days to go on the next border incident. I mean, it's an additional 313k core manpower, which is all right. If only it had been like either Zunyi or if we could eventually get a border incident on Sichuan before the Japanese capitulated, that would be amazing. 55 million core manpower. doubt it though. I think China will probably capitulate before then. And again, the assaults have really stopped. Could we still save the day if we were to join the front? I'm unconvinced that we could. So I don't want to do it now. If we're gonna, you know, end up losing the entire game. You know, I'm more happy just to take these border provinces in there. Okay, so we should do. We don't want to do allies because we want to fight the allies to get their resources in the Far East. Soviets are too far away. I think we do Germany. I think that makes sense. We can do collaboration with the Japanese, but that's all shipbuilding. I don't really care about shipbuilding. So let's do mission to Germany, which will give us nothing yet, just an opinion bonus. What can we get? We can get Falkenhausen as a expert division attack plus 10%. Not really that useful. Closer ties with Germany. Civilian factory. Purchase tanks. We will receive 100 old light tanks from our supporter. Okay. Then we get some bonuses for armor, and we get 2 military factories here, which is quite good. Research bonus for land doctrine as well. Okay, but is that important to do it now? Can't get down to these ones that give extra factories because I don't control the right states. Okay, so I guess we'll do. Start down the politics. Some of the things we can't do because we don't own the right states. Because it is China's focus tree, not my own. Perhaps we should have stayed with the old Guangxi Clique one for longer, so we could have got the maximum benefit out of it. There were some focuses we hadn't done. That's back potentially could have been a good idea. Right, we've nearly got engineer company now. Right, time out for the decisions. Right, let's start this border war. Right, that should win quite quickly. I mean, again, it's picked divisions that are over here. I don't follow the logic. I really don't follow the logic of how it's picking what divisions take part. Maybe I should just send one division over in future. In the meantime, we will research something. Go for a recon company. It's now 1939. Let's go for improved artillery. Yeah, this should win really quickly because we're at 100 already, and there's no one defending. So as soon as it, you know, there's no indication, I don't think, of when this ends. It just says we are currently winning. The battle will last less than a day, but then it just goes on and on. It's obviously not a real normal battle. It's a special kind of thing. So, at some point, something will happen here, it seems. So I don't quite know why we won so quickly in Yunnan then. The Communist China got a new flag and a new Mao Zedong as well. Look at him. It's like young Stalin. He's like, with the same kind of floppy hairstyle. What a guy. There we are. Victory in Liangshan. Boom. We've cut them in half. Right. Is there a new state we can do? Well, we could go on to do other ones, couldn't we? Like Jibei Sanma. I'm assuming that's which state is that? Pretty much any state owned and controlled by. Yeah, we have a border now. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, we can do some more because they seem to be quite good. Now let's do war propaganda against Japan. I think that's going to be useful. Get our war support up. Let us go on to war economy. We have a very long front line now against what will be Japan. World tension is still too low for us to justify conventionally. We are. Oh, they're a bit fascist. Not me. The Yunnan are a bit fascist. I'm not fascist. I'm still non-aligned. Well, we need to step up division production, don't we? This is for sure. We need more divisions to be able to cover more of the front line. Put an additional factory on weapons as well. Speed that process up. Yeah, we have too many divisions in this army now. Taking a 25% penalty to all of his stats. So... okay, so this guy, my best general, will command this army, and you will command that one. Ooh. Now the sort of insignia process and like typing a custom name is like a bit laborious, but if you're doing it correctly, if you're a big nation, you haven't got weird border war stuff happening. If you do it properly at the start, you shouldn't have to do it again. If you're just moving armies around, you're not like changing the divisions around that are inside the army, because they're always 24 out of 24. Not an army generally would always be that, unless you've got tanks and you haven't got 24. Okay. You should both be in the same army group. No. You should be in the same army group. There we are. And we need to assign my field marshal. There we go. And you have the same colour, which you definitely shouldn't be. So let's change that. You can be pink. And all my divisions that are training just fold into this army here. I still can't do a proper front line. I guess you guys should go up there. And then we'll have this smaller army just sit on the coast. Cool. Alrighty. I have no template. Yeah, support equipment, that's fine. Let's add in support equipment now. So, engineer costs 30 per division. That gives me a massive deficit. So we're not going to do that. We will make a new template that includes it. And we will call it Inf plus support. And the cool thing is now I can name this so I know what it is. And not worry about the fact that it looks silly when it appears on the battlefield. Because now we have infantry unit lists and things, so I can list it as an infantry unit or as a marine unit, and it will use this list to number the divisions when they come out. So even though it'll say inf plus support division so that I know what it is on the menu, when they appear on the battlefield it will say the proper Chinese name, which is way cooler. It's like no one wants to have divisions that are called inf plus support divisions. It just looks weird. Oh, stage incident at Gannan border. Who's this? Which state is this? Oh, it highlights it. Right, we'll do that then. No reason not to. Let's grab these two divisions. Again, it doesn't seem to really matter, so we'll just put 2. Because it just picks random ones anyway. You guys sit there. Oh, there's the fate of Czechoslovakia firing. So it's all hotting up in Europe. Now, nationalism gets plus 10 base stability, political power, or base war support, and increases inflation. Gains national spirit, low inflation, which grants factory output minus 5%. So any gains by war support there are erased by the national spirit, low inflation. So let's go for nationalism, I think. Extra stability can be really helpful. There's Zog submitting to Italy. Got a little shortage of guns right now, but it's not too bad. 23 days on that next border incident. China is still going. I'm genuinely surprised now because Japan has such an advantage in terms of factories now. I'm surprised that they're still holding on. Good on you, China. You're Going for it. Can we assign any more traits to our generals? No. None of them are got high enough experience yet. This guy is 56% towards the next level. And if I hover... I mean, what I would like immediately is... I'm not sure if it's just that he's got no experience in anything. What I would like and I would hope that when you have got some experience towards a trait, it shows you like which ones you've got progress towards. Is it just that I've got none? That's why it doesn't show up. And this guy here should have some. Earned traits. That's the wrong guy again. I meant the field marshal. Yes, here we have infantry leader 87 out of 1,000. It'd be quite cool if there was like a different colour, like say they were green, that showed you that you had some experience towards them, so you could see where your guy was gaining. Because even though it says in the tooltip you gain it whilst you're doing this, you don't that's a lot of reading to do. It would be nice to see just at a glance. I'm gaining stuff in infantry leader, which is good or bad, based on how you want to specialise your generals. You should probably research motorized quite soon. Also, construction is going to be useful. I'm going to change the artillery immediately because we haven't got any in our divisions anyway. And the sooner we get it accumulating the efficiency on the new type, the better. Okay, let's see. How long until this fires then? 5 days. Okay, well, I will, before we fight this new border conflict, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you all very much for watching me. Well, we're doing all right now. I think we gained a few states, got some more factories now. I'm hopeful that we can eventually stand up to Japan once China's been sacrificed. And yeah, so thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please do all those YouTubey things. As always, like, comment, subscribe. And I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.